Well, as states across the country are restricting access to abortion, North Carolina has not.
Now, that could change if Republicans win a supermajority in the state legislature this fall. What would that mean, though, for the state's economy? If we go back just a few years, we may have a glimpse of the potential impact. 2016, HB 2, also known as the bathroom bill, a law that stopped most transgender people from using the restroom consistent with their gender identity. It also stopped local communities from passing their own anti-discrimination ordinances. The blowback was swift. Among those to pull the plug on North Carolina, PayPal, Deutsche Bank, the NBA All-Star Game, Jimmy Buffett, and Bruce Springsteen. These were the protests then, and these are the protests now for a law that hasn't even been proposed.
If you thought HB 2 was bad, that's just, a walk in the park compared to the type of fundamental economic challenge that this would create for North Carolina. That would just be a drop in the bucket compared to what would happen if we restrict reproductive rights here in North Carolina.
Industry in central North Carolina is growing so fast it's hard to keep up, including the addition of Apple, Google, and Fujifilm. The North Carolina Budget and Tax Center's Patrick McHugh says companies rely on recruiting skilled workers and will pay close attention to whether the General Assembly decides to restrict abortion access.
And if North Carolina ceases to be a place where somebody who's deciding where they want to create their lives wants to move, because access to abortion has been so severely restricted, we're going to lose the pipeline of talent that is the reason that so many of those tech companies and growth industries have been coming to North Carolina in recent years.
But McHugh says the biggest impact would likely be on small companies and businesses that continue to have problems filling open positions.
And these things last years. This isn't just Bruce Springsteen not showing up to do a concert. We're talking about fundamentally undermining the economic standing of women across North Carolina.
After a year, the state legislature repealed HB 2 in a state where most polls show a majority of voters approve of some sort of abortion access. Only the election and the mindset of those elected will tell us what lies ahead this time.